Hey guys, this is another tutorial video for 1703, and today we're going to be talking about prompting and how to get the best results from our automations, as well as a few tips and tricks on automations that I wanted to give you guys. So the automation is basically our way of telling the system to create videos on a regular basis, whether it's daily or weekly. We can do YouTube and Instagram. We can upload to one or both of these. We just select the channel you want, and you can see here I have my World War II, and maybe I'll do another World War II channel. So I can reuse the same footage. I will only be charged once for this footage, in that my minutes will be spent once on generating the video, and it will be automatically updated to both. If I don't want to automatically post this for everyone to see and I want to review them before, I can set it to private, as well as not share it to the feed on Instagram. But I trust the system enough, so I'll make it public. And then here we're gonna have the prompting, which is what you want to write, so the system knows what we want to create. We found that edutainment videos work best with the system, so something that's an education topic, and it also depends on what you have in your library. Now the system does check what you have in your library, and it does take that into account when creating the videos, but still it's good. You shouldn't be creating an automation for like I want interesting facts about the Simpsons, and I've never even had a library about the Simpsons, or I've not selected one. Here I have a bunch of libraries, so we select what we want, and also we have the orientation, whether you want a long form horizontal video, this is 5 minutes, or a vertical one, which is 1 minute. These are defaults that work best. Here we have the libraries. I'm just gonna select World War II here. I don't need any public libraries, although I can do that if I want to. Then I have my captions, which you can see here on the left. They appear. I can even customize these more. I'm not going to do that in this video. And finally, we have the viral video insights, which are going to be part of a different tutorial. This is basically how we follow different YouTube channels that we want to emulate. We're not copying their content, but we are taking an inspiration from them. So we're pulling the best performing videos for these channels every day, and we try to make videos on similar topics in our automations. So the main topic of this video is the prompting. How do we write a good prompt for this automation so that it works well? You don't have to be a genius to do this. We can look at some of the prompts that I've already written. You can see here I have my World War II history channel. This is my automation, and it's very simple. It's just World War II content, history facts, interesting stories. Try and be original and do a new story every time. You can have, I always tell it to say World War II, because sometimes we get mispronunciations. So any kinds of instructions to the part of the system that writes the script is going to be here. And then we have always include a call to action to visit 1703media.com, so that we get that sweet traffic to our homepage. You can see it's very simple. I asked it to make a documentary tone, like in BBC documentaries. You can put almost anything you want. The key thing is put your topic in here, which this is my topic. Any special instructions, anything else, you can also put in here, and it should follow them to the best of its ability. Again, if you don't have the relevant footage in the library, you might not get the best results. So the library is really one of the key things in automations and in 1703. Garbage in, garbage out. If you have a bad library, you're gonna get bad footage. So let's look at another one. I have my Blackmagic Edutainment channel, and this one is, once I switched it to edutainment, it started getting 10, 20, 30 subs a day. Before that, it was barely managing 1 or 2. And again, I have a call to action here, so if you want to have a call to action, you can include that. You can set the tone, and you know, very simple prompting here from me, and still I have 400 subscribers in a month on this channel. So it works even with simple prompting. For my space channel, I have also a very simple prompt, so you don't need anything. You can give it more instructions if you want, but I don't think it's needed for most use cases. You can tell it how to start, where to have the hook, all of those things that are taught in YouTube classes you can include here, but we have them already in our own prompting in the system. So we've optimized this as much as possible. This is really just the topic as well as any call to action you want to have there. So there you go. These are the automations, and this is the prompting strategy. I even had, make any topic you see fit. I selected a bunch of libraries. It got footage from, whatever the library footage it found, and it would make a topic on what, whatever there was in the library, and that one got 20 subs in a day. I turned it off. It was just a test, but it still works. So prompting is pretty simple, and it shouldn't be too difficult to get started. Thanks everyone, and have a good day.